Catherine, you were saying you had a phobia of something.
Yep.
What is it?
Needles.
Needles?
Yeah, not sewing needles, like hospital needles.
So, is it hospitals or is it needles? What do you think? For example, if I said we're going to the hospital now,
Mm-hmm.
your physiology has somewhat changed, and you're obviously not very keen on that.
No.
Okay. If I said to you, we're going to the hospital now, but we're going to one of these special hospitals that has no needles in it, and you will guarantee that you cannot have an injection in that hospital, would that be okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So the hospitals are fine, it's just the places where you can have injections.
Mm-hmm.
How about doctor's surgery? Do you go to a doctor's surgery ever?
Sometimes.
Do you like going?
No.
And if you went to the doctor's surgery and they guaranteed they would never give you an injection, would that be okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
So if you had to go to the doctor tomorrow and he said, Catherine, I can guarantee that I will never give you an injection. Would that be okay?
Yeah.
How about dentists?
Yeah, it's okay.
So you can go to a dentist now.
Yeah.
How about if he pulls out a big syringe?
No.
No, you don't do injections. Okay. Your physiology certainly changes significantly when we talk about anything to do with a syringe.
Mm.
So it is a phobia of needles or the syringe and needle?
The needle. No, the whole thing.
So if I just got one of those hypodermic needles without the syringe,
Don't like it.
you don't like it?
No.
But if I got the syringe as
No,
well,
work.
so it's a syringe and needles, is
Mhm.
it? Okay. Well, that's interesting. So it's a phobia of syringes and needles, yeah? Good. So how long have you had that?
I don't know. It's for as long as I can remember.
For as long as you can remember.
Mhm.
I mean, was there a time that you didn't have that phobia?
No, I've had it always.
As long as you
As
can
long as I
remember.
remember.
Okay, well, we'll find out the first time that you did it later. Catherine, can you acknowledge, though, that you've learned how to do this? Do you think this is a rational reaction?
No,
Okay.
it's not. It is irrational.
It's irrational,
Mhm.
yeah. Okay. And do you acknowledge that you learned how to do it somewhere?
Yeah.
If you acknowledge that you've learned how to do it, do you acknowledge that you could unlearn how to do it?
Yeah.
Or you could learn how not to do it?
Mm-hmm.
Would that be okay?
Yeah.
Good. So, Catherine, in order for me to understand this phobia, because I don't really understand how you do it, I'd like you to imagine a scenario. I'd like you to imagine that on Monday, I'm going to be Catherine for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, I can do maybe some training for you, and I can do most of the things that you do. I can't ride a horse, though. However, one thing I can't do is your phobia. So if on Monday I had to go to the hospital, in order to be a really good Catherine, I need to understand how you do it.
Yeah.
So I wonder whether you could teach me how to do it. Imagine I'm from the temp agency, and I'm going to be Catherine for the day. As I say, I can do all the other things, but I'm not sure how to do this phobia, so I wonder whether you could just teach me how to do it.
Right.
Let's say on Monday, I've got to go to the hospital to have an injection.
Mm-hmm.
So I drive up to the hospital, and what am I doing?
Stressed.
We're stressed already.
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
What, before we even get there?
Yeah.
So
Probably the day before.
Oh, the day before?
Yeah.
So we get stressed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't sleep.
You don't sleep?
No.
Wow, how do you do that? Is
Because
it
you're thinking about what's going to happen the next day.
so I have to think about
You have to think about the night before, the fact you've got to go and have
an
that
injection?
injection or whatever. Yeah.
So I think about everything I'm going to do the next day, or just the injection?
Just the injection.
Just the injection.
Mhm.
So I have a little think about it,
Mm-hmm.
and that makes, I'm fine.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
No, yeah.
So what do I do?
Stressed.
So
you
when
won't be stressed.
So I think about having the injection, and then you say I do what?
You're stressed. What? The day before?
Yeah.
You don't sleep.
I don't sleep.
Don't sleep at night.
So what do
Stay up,
you stay up
wander around the house.
happy as Larry?
No.
No?
Stress.
You have to do stress. How do you do stress? Could you just explain to me how I do that?
How do I do stress?
Yeah, how will I do stress? What do you do?
Oh, God, loads of things.
Well, yeah, I can understand you get the picture in your mind, I assume.
Yeah.
Just as a matter of interest, just close your eyes for me for a moment. When you get that picture, you know, just put your hand where the picture is. Okay. What would happen if the picture was over there?
Yeah, but it's not. It's there.
And what would happen if it just went over there?
Doesn't quite work so well.
Oh, it doesn't work so well. Okay, just close your eyes for me. And when you think of having that injection, where's the picture? Okay. And you certainly wouldn't want to leave it over there, would you? Because it just wouldn't work over there, would it?
No.
Wow. That's really interesting. So just close your eyes for me for a moment. So when you think of that picture about having the injection, where's the picture? Okay. And if it went over there like now and stayed there, and then it became smaller and darker, would it work as well? Wow.
No.
So you certainly don't want to leave it there. Okay, open your eyes. Interesting. So let's just get to the moment of, we walk into the hospital. Okay. And we've gone into the place. And he pulls out the...
No way.
Yeah, so what am I doing? Am I whistling?
Palms are really hot and sweaty.
Oh, so
breathing really quickly.
So as I walk in, I have sweaty palms, do I?
And you have to feel faint.
No, hold on. Let's do one thing at a time. So as I walk in there, I'm whistling away, and I get sweaty palms.
Yeah. You're not whistling.
I'm not.
You're not happy.
I'm not happy.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Could I be? Could I be and still have sweaty palms?
No, because it wouldn't be the same.
Are you sure?
Mm.
So it wouldn't work?
No.
How about if I just had one sweaty palm? Would that work?
No.
How do you know?
I don't.
So it might work.
It might.
So I walk in the place,
Mm-hmm.
and I get a sweaty palm.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You have to sit down.
oh no, I don't whistle. Do I whistle?
No whistling.
No whistling. But I've got a sweaty palm.
Yeah, and you feel faint.
I feel faint. But why?
Because you have an injection.
Now hold on. Am I feeling anything? Have I got any emotions going on?
Scared.
Oh, so I've got sweaty palms and I feel scared.
Really scared.
How do you do that?
You just get a feeling.
Yeah, and how do you get the feeling? Do you get a picture in your mind?
Yeah, and you get a feeling.
What picture do you get in your mind?
Needles.
What is that? The picture you get in your mind? Just close your eyes. Get that picture back right now. Where's the picture? Okay, and certainly if it went over there, what would happen? Okay, just make it small and dark and tiny. Now zoom that picture miles away from you. What happened to the feeling?
It's gone.
Well, you certainly wouldn't want to leave it over there, would you? Okay, open your eyes. So we get this picture, which is over there somewhere in my mind, and I get a sweaty palm.
Yeah.
Or was it two?
Two.
Are you sure? So I walk in there, and I've got this picture in my mind, and I've got sweaty palms, and I'm whistling. No, I'm not whistling.
You want to faint.
Oh, I want to faint. How do I do that?
I don't know.
Wow. That's really cool.
But your breathing changes, you get lightheaded and you want to faint.
Well, let's just slow this down. So I've got my sweaty palms, and I go lightheaded.
Yeah.
Or do I change my breathing first?
Both.
So I pant. What happens to my breathing?
It goes really shallow and you're not getting enough oxygen.
Do you put your tongue out as well? Do you pant like a dog? Is that how you do it? Doesn't it work? Would that work?
No.
If you go in to the doctor, actually, can I make a suggestion, Catherine? Instead of walking in like this with your palms up, if you walked in like that and went, would that work? No?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So I have to have your palms up, do you?
Yeah.
With sweaty. You have to be sweaty. So I'm sorry, I got the sweaty palms and now I pant. What do I do next?
You want to faint. And then you have to sit like
Hold
that.
on. How do you do the fainting bit?
How do I do it?
Yeah, because I don't know how to do that. So I know. I had a pant like a dog. And now you say I want to faint. I don't feel very faint.
Don't you?
Now what do I do?
How
do you do that?
You go lightheaded.
Go lightheaded?
Yes.
How do you do that? Wow.
I don't know how you do that.
Could you just figure it out for me?
Or you just get the feeling.
Well, you get a feeling of being lightheaded.
Yeah.
I thought I was feeling anxious
Yeah,
or
you've got
something.
that as well.
Oh, you're doing two feelings at the same time.
You've got to do two at the same time.
So I feel anxious and then I feel lightheaded.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's see if I can do this.
Sweaty palms.
It's very complicated, this. Okay, I'm getting lightheaded.
Yeah.
It's probably because I'm not getting enough oxygen.
Exactly. Then you need to sit down.
So what would happen if I just breathed normally?
Then you wouldn't get lightheaded.
Oh, so it wouldn't work?
No.
Well, we certainly wouldn't want to do that, would we? So I'm panting away, and I've got lightheaded now. What do I do now? I have to sit down.
Sit down. And you're feeling really faint now. Really faint.
Oh, really
so you've
faint?
got to sit like that.
Is that really important?
Yeah.
So if you just put your head back like that, would it work?
No.
Could it?
No.
So just as a matter of interest, when you think of all this going on and the needles and syringes, close your eyes. Do you have a picture?
Mm-hmm.
And is it small and dark? And is it zooming away from you right now?
Mm-hmm.
So how are you feeling about needles and syringes?
I don't know. I can't feel anything.
You can't feel anything. Oh, that's cool. Hey, open your eyes. Open your eyes. Just, Catherine, could you tell me? Do you think your strategy for this old phobia is good, or
It seems to be quite complicated.